sort of given the team a new lease of life. It makes them feel like it really is a new beginning, and we launched with the new dawn. We know we want to focus on the future and becoming a better version of ourselves.
We have a lot of exciting stuff to show the community over the next year.
I know all around the world we have schools closing, bars, restaurants, places of work all closing as well.
Over 480 LAN games in China have been delayed due to the virus. 480!
The CSGO major has been canceled.
First guy in Denmark had corona, and then I think our practice started to become worse, and there was like this feeling of and lack of motivation and not really wanting to prac and wanting to become better. That was just the vibe I had.
It's been a bit weird because I moved here to Copenhagen like 1 month after all the chaos, all the shutdown and lockdown. So I kind of it was just, for me, it was a new environment, just coming to Denmark, and it was a lockdown, so I didn't know how Denmark was before. So it was just, for me, it was coming to a new country and just diving into my work and not seeing that many people. So it was a bit weird.
The only way it has affected me is that I couldn't really see my family. I was still able to play the game I love and have passion for, which is, of course, Counter-Strike.
Yeah, I just felt myself not being like clear-minded and not being able to reset properly after lost rounds or missed shots or bad clutches or whatever. And then I think our first event of 2020 was Leipzig, right?
Get back on that in a second. This gate is coming straight through onto short side. Oh, he's landed 2 more.
Follows up on long, and now it's starting to look tough for North. Nice.
Try and take the fight to Dennis, and it's one that he will win. Could that be his last opportunity? Cajun B is too busy staring up at Catwalk, gonna see the barrel of the gun, and with Gay taking down Favin.
Towards that could be a mistake. It is, though. He's winning the duel, so is Cabby, and there we go. Another 5 vs 3. Cajun can do about this. It goes down to Cabby, and that's it. 16-4 for North.
They'll take on Mirage. Almost everything's a classic at this point, but now they're going to make their way out. MSL is going to be at the front. He's got the USP and the headshot to boot. Yep. 2 players in connector. He'll spot him, comes up, and will he finally die?
Clutch. Bomb's going to get tapped, causes...
Plant retake type situation.
Oh! His teammate only working with a pistol here, but that's a nice one. But you've got to tap that bomb to elicit the peek. He does!
What a round!
Very nice from MSL. Strong into the B site. This did rob a round once upon a time. Can they do it yet again? Bubsky's at bat. Plucks one from the sky, sees these still trying to cross to the site, and Mad Lions are primed to do it. 16-10, they will take down Mirage. Enough yibber yabbering, let's get into the action, baby. Nuke is, I believe that's lower. Good timing on the peak. So much damage. Oh!
They're looking for a boost. This might end up being, oh my god, it's the player in the back. Goes down the no-scope to combine. Gade, however, kills him and his friend.
He's following utility. Vorp under pressure goes down. He's been planted. And this is looking like a 16-2 unless KRB can claw back into this, and he can't.
I think we started out beating Sprout in the opening game, and then we lost to Mad Lions, and then lost the best of 3 to Heroic, and that was definitely a tough one for me because I have always felt that we should be able to beat those teams.
From most of the tournament, I noticed that we didn't have any problem playing against the big teams. You kind of got that exciting feeling, and everyone was there 100% when we met the big dogs. But then when we met the teams that we were supposed to beat on paper, you can see like we got a little bit shaky, and we got nervous, and we could feel the pressure. It's been a hard time like moving everything online. We try to do everything we do at an offline event online, and we have the facility here to kind of do it. It's hard to do everything the same, but we try to do it.
The most difficult part for us doing the online competition was that there was, of course, a lot of tournaments, but we also had to adapt to some difficult changes.
And now I kind of felt like, okay, we were home a lot, but we played even more. So it's kind of a weird feeling. We had some bad games against lesser opponents, but we had some strong games against stronger opponents. And I felt like we were on an upward trajectory. But when everything with Carrie happened,
I wouldn't say there was a process to it exactly. When we started to notice Marcus's symptoms of stress, it was quite an extraordinary experience for us. So, when we experienced it, we tried to manage it as best we could. We reduced the amount of practice days we were having. We also allowed him to play at home, away from the office, in an attempt to manage it as best we could.
That definitely affected me because he was also a friend of mine, and I couldn't put myself into his place, so I really had a tough time understanding why he felt that way and why he had to take that break. But yeah, then after having talks back and forth with him, I think I came to like a more of understanding of how he felt, and that he definitely needed the break, and that he couldn't keep on playing.
Sometimes you have to take care of your mental health. I don't think I think sometimes maybe you live in a box when you play CS because that's the only thing you do. So I think you have to find that's like work-life balance.
Through the summer break, as Marcus's recovery was progressing, we began to talk with him and the rest of the team about his process for sort of reintegration and how he would come back into the roster. Throughout those talks, it became clear that the stress of feeling the need to recover quicker wasn't aiding in Marcus's recovery.
I felt like it was went in survival mode. We played with me, we played with Christo as a stand-in, and was just trying to survive until the summer break.
With that in mind, it became apparent that the best thing for both parties to do at this point would be to go our separate ways and to allow Marcus the chance to recover and return when he was ready without the stress and feeling the need to recover, and also allow North to find a new permanent player and plan a successful season. Marcus was a fantastic teammate during his 2.5 years with North, both in and out of the server.
Easily, they can get up close. He'll get Taco. Oh, another one. Leg throw. That is beautiful.
Fasto down the low ramp, and oh my god!
Right, Electro's patience though. He finds an angle, finds a frag, as does Draken. That's a fantastic conclusion, a gorgeous.
And it's perfect. Can he get the second? He can. NIP. Oh, they've got some staying power. He's got some stopping.
Winning debut.
Oh, finally.